My name is Tyler Barton, and I will be doing a scene analysis of The Big Lebowski, directed by Joel and Ethan Cohen. The scene I'll be analyzing is the scene where our protagonist, the dude, meets our antagonist, Jeffrey Lebowski. I will be analyzing the oppositional binary of the accomplished man versus the unaccomplished man, which is set up for the viewer in this scene. I'll explain how this conflict gives the plot structure, as well as raises the film's most important question: what makes a man?
This is a study. As you can see, the various commendations, awards,
Jeffrey
citations,
Lebowski.
honorary...
Firstly, some background to the movie. At this point, we are 12 minutes into the film and we have been briefly introduced to our main character, the dude. He is described as certainly a lazy man by the film's omniscient narrator. He lives a very carefree, responsibility-free life in LA during the early 90s. At this point, the viewer knows that the dude enjoys bowling, drinking White Russians, and has recently had his rug urinated on by a couple of thugs. The thugs had meant to break into the millionaire Jeffrey Lebowski's home and urinate on his rug because of an outstanding debt owed by his wife. So the dude has come to Mr. Lebowski's home looking for compensation, and this is where our scene begins.
Degrees, etc.
Very impressive.
Oh, please feel free to inspect them.
Oh, no, I'm not really...
Oh, please, please. That is the key to the city of Pasadena, which Mr. Lebowski received 2 years ago in recognition of his various civic, oh, that's the Los Angeles Chamber of Commerce Business Achiever Award, which is...
So far in the movie, the viewer is not sure what the movie is about. We know that we like the dude, but we do not yet understand the conflict. Here we are presented with the film's main conflict, and it is set up using a structuralist element known as oppositional binaries. These are two opposing forces that exist to create structure within a work. Here is presented the binary of the accomplished man, being Jeffrey Lebowski, the millionaire, and the unaccomplished man, the dude. This conflict gives the confusing and twisted plotline to come a much-needed structural foundation. The directors present us with this by first showing all of Jeffrey Lebowski's accomplishments.
Is given, well, not necessarily given every year.
Hey,
given only when there's a worthy somebody.
Is this him with Nancy?
Yes, indeed. That is Mr. Lebowski with the First Lady, yes. It was taken when Mrs.
That's
Reagan...
Lebowski on the left there?
Yeah, of course, Mr. Lebowski on the left.
So he's a handicapped guy?
Mr. Lebowski is disabled, yes. This picture was taken when Mrs. Reagan was First Lady of the nation. Yes, yes. Not of California.
Chuck?
In fact, he met privately with the president, though unfortunately there wasn't enough time for a photo opportunity.
Oh, Nancy's pretty good.
Oh, wonderful woman. We were very happy to...
These are,
Oh, those are Mr. Lebowski's children,
different
so to
mothers,
speak.
huh?
No, they're not.
Racially, he's pretty cool.
They're not literally his children. They're the little Lebowski urban achievers, inner city children of promise, but without the necessary means for a higher education. So Mr. Lebowski is committed to sending all of them to college. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you.
Far out. Think he's got room for one more?
One, oh. You never went to college. Please, don't touch that.
I did, but, I spent most of my time occupying various administration buildings, smoking a lot of Thai sticks, breaking into the ROTC, bowling. Tell you the truth, Brent, I don't remember most of it.
Oh.
Brant, Lebowski's assistant, takes the dude through a mini tour of Mr. Lebowski's awards and achievements. The dude touches the plaques and pictures and Brant tries to stop him. This shows the disconnect between the Lebowski on the wall and the one standing in a bathrobe and cloth shorts. We find out here that Mr. Lebowski is disabled, that he has won several awards, and that he also gives back to his community. We learn that the dude did not graduate college, does not even remember much of it, and does not hold a lot of reverence for Mr. Lebowski's achievements. Even before we have met Mr. Lebowski, we know that he and the dude come from very different worlds. They oppose each other.
Okay, sir. You're a Lebowski. I'm a Lebowski. That's terrific. But I am very busy, as I imagine you are. What can I do for you, sir?
Well, sir, it's this rug I have. It really tied the room together.
You told Brant on the phone, he told me. Where do I fit in?
Well, they were looking for you, these two guys.
I'll say it again. You told Brant on the phone, he told me. I know what happened, yes, yes.
Oh, so you know that they were trying to piss on your rug?
Did I urinate on your rug?
You mean, did you personally come and pee on my rug?
Hello? Do you speak English, sir? Parla usted inglés? I'll ask you again. Did I urinate on your rug?
No, like I said, woo or peed on my rug.
I just want to understand this, sir. Every time a rug is micturated upon in this fair city, I have to compensate the person.
Come on, man. I'm not trying to scam anybody here. You know, I'm just,
You're just looking for a handout like every other. Are you employed, Mr. Lebowski?
Oh, wait, let me explain something to you. I am not Mr. Lebowski. You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude. So that's what you call me, you know? That or his dudeness or duder or, you know, El Duderino if you're not into the whole brevity thing.
Are you employed, sir?
Employed?
In America in 1990, the unemployment rate was the lowest it had been since 1974. In fact, it was lower than the unemployment rate in 1958. For the dude to be a member of society who is not disadvantaged by sex, race, disability, or class, there is seemingly no reason for him to be unemployed other than by choice. And this is the case. The dude chooses to live in a way that does not seemingly benefit society. He is removed. He does not work and he did not fight in any wars. He is not married and he has not procreated. He has chosen to be out of the way. Is this way of living in modern America acceptable? Does the dude not have a responsibility to himself, his community, and his country to be something, to be doing something? Jeffrey Lebowski seems to think so.
I can look back on a life of achievement, challenges met, competitors bested, obstacles overcome. I've accomplished more than most men, and without the use of my legs. What makes a man, Mr. Lebowski?
This is the main reason Mr. Lebowski sees him as not deserving of his time or compassion. He does not consider him a real man because the dude has not gone out and achieved like he has, like all valuable members of society should do in his eyes. The dude does not see himself as a bum, but more of a monk. The dude feels justified in being a somewhat removed, carefree, out-of-the-way member of society. When he sees himself in the Man of the Year mirror, he is at first surprised, but then gives a half smile that seems to say, why not? He is not ashamed of how he chooses to live his life. He feels that he is a good person who does nothing to harm others. Living by these ideals, he feels accomplished. He sees himself as the man that he wants to be. He lives by the code of the ancient Eastern ascetics. Do nothing and do no harm.
You don't go out looking for a job dressed like that, do you? On a weekday?
Is this what day is this?
Well, I do work, sir. So if you don't mind...
No, I do mind. The dude minds. This will not stand, you know? This aggression will not stand, man. I mean, your wife owes
My
money...
wife is not the issue here. I hope that someday my wife will learn to live on her allowance, which is ample. But if she does not, that is her problem, not mine. Just as the rug is your problem. Just as every bum's lot in life is his own responsibility, regardless of who he chooses to blame. I didn't blame anyone for the loss of my legs. Some Chinaman took them from me in Korea, but I went out and achieved anyway. I cannot solve your problem, sir. Only you can.
Oh, fuck it.
Oh, fuck it. Yes, that's your answer. That's your answer to everything. Tattoo it on your forehead. Your revolution is over, Mr. Lebowski. Condolences. The bum's lost. My advice to you is to do what your parents did. Get a job, sir. The bums will always lose.
The movie shows what happens when a man who tries to do no harm is forced into a situation where his philosophy is challenged by harmful forces. The first and most structural force is that of Jeffrey Lebowski, his binary opposition. This is his first conflict. Their lives and viewpoints are so distinctly different, it causes a complete gap in understanding between the two. This conflict, this gap, this breakdown of communication is exemplified in their argument. The dude ends up viewing Jeffrey as a judgmental, rude, abrasive cheapskate, and Jeffrey views the dude as a mere bum, looking for a handout. In Jeffrey's eyes, there is only one man in the room, and that is himself. He shouts, "The bums will always lose," as Jeffrey decides to forego fighting, as is his pacifistic way, and leaves the room. This is a perfect line to highlight the conflict because he is suggesting that their relationship has immediately become a competition. Mr. Lebowski feels that he has won the battle because he got the dude to leave and denied him compensation for the soiled rug. However, the dude does not see it this way. He leaves and then cleverly takes the rug on his way out. The dude, in this way, wins the battle, and in doing so, further ties himself to Jeffrey Lebowski. By keeping this connection between them, that of the stolen rug, the relationship is sustained, and they will continue to conflict and oppose each other throughout the entire movie. So when the plot thickens and twists and utterly confuses the viewers later on, that foundational conflict will sustain at least a basic structure. A structure set up in the scene by the oppositional binary of the unaccomplished man, the bum, the dude, versus the accomplished man, the millionaire, Mr. Lebowski.